Our integrity and our honesty will never change.
Allen Riley started back in the 60s, early 60s, and started by Samuel T. Riley, they called him ST, and Al Brezhnev. I didn't know Al, but I knew ST. Everybody called him ST. And over the years, we've become friends, and about in 1969, 69 or 70, they trying to induce me to quit Southwest Gas and go to Allen Riley's. And I thought, well, I just couldn't do that because it's such a small company. And over the years, they kept on. So finally in 1973, I decided to turn in my notice to Southwest Gas and become a minority owner of Allen Riley's Air Conditioning.
My father, Cecil Kinser, and his partner, U.R. Neely, purchased the business from ST in 1972-ish. We've been here ever since. It's only had two owners between ST and Cecil and UR. Being from a small town and a small area, as Casa Grande is, we've become very diversified. To stay in business here and to stay active, we've learned to do just about everything. If it has to do with moving air, refrigeration, any kind of cooling or heating, anything along that line, just in order to keep the business fluent, we've adapted.
I started with Allen Riley September 1988. I had a background in trucking, transportation, and that kind of was a little intimidated changing industries, but I walked in the door and UR and Cecil were all very accommodating and helpful. Randy was here at that time, and everybody pitched in to try to educate me on what I needed to know.
We've always tried to pick people basically who were smarter than we were, and to duplicate yourself in what you do. You can do a job fairly well, and if your company got so busy you couldn't continue to do it, you tried to hire somebody to do part of what you did. And that's where Tracy come in, because I used to do all of the office work. So Tracy picked up where I was so busy I couldn't do it all anymore.
Well, I tell you what, I've known Cecil for most of my adult life. Literally, we became brothers, technically, legally brother-in-laws. But his people that he surrounded himself with, they have collectively decided we're going to be a team that knows what we're doing at the highest end of the spectrum. Then they go out and just prove themselves. They're not only doing house calls, which are great, we all need that, they're doing new construction, but they've got the confidence of contracts throughout the state of Arizona. They even go to New Mexico. They've earned such a good reputation that if you call Allen Riley's, they're going to treat you fair, they're going to do it right, and they're going to get the job done correctly.
It's like Allen Riley's has been there for me for the whole time I've been in business. If I need them, I call and they are here as soon as they can be. Basically, they just care about their customers. You know, they care about doing a good job and getting things done and getting them done and in timely fashion. When my first husband passed away, they helped me tremendously. You know, they were always here for me.
We've helped the customers that had low funds, passed away owing money, and when they passed away, we just paid off.
Cecil has created a family culture here to try to take care of the community. He set a standard that we can follow for forever.
It's a true blessing to work at a place that actually cares about its customers and the work that we're doing, not just making money. And working for a man like Cecil, who invited me to be a partner in the business in 2012. It's just home for me.
I've always tried to be a low-profile person and give the blessings to somebody else besides. It's not me. It's the employees that work here. Of course, they can see the values that Tracy and I have and the way that we are and the expectation we have. But our company's always tried to take the low-profile road, but do a lot in the community to be supportive of all things in the community.
If you need our help, we'll always do our best to help you, always hope for the best outcome, and continue to work with you until you have the outcome you're satisfied with. It's as simple as that. If you're not happy, we're not happy. Everything that we do every day is built on that value.